Exclusive, leaked, and honestly, unbelievable. What you're about to hear sounds like something straight out of a movie, but social media is saying this might be very real. A clip, a blurry late-night recording, allegedly showing Jada Pinkett Smith in a private moment with another man has suddenly surfaced online. And within minutes, the internet did what it always does: explode. But that's not even the wildest part. Because just when people thought things couldn't get more chaotic, Chris Rock stepped into the spotlight, and what he said next has everyone talking. Some fans believe he took direct aim at Will Smith in a way that feels personal, calculated, and brutally public. Social media is going crazy right now. Fans are shocked. Emotions are running high. And people are divided because nothing is fully confirmed, but the timing, the reactions, the tension, it all feels too real. Clips are being reposted, alleged screenshots are circulating, people are analyzing body language, timestamps, even background sounds. And at the center of it all, a question nobody can answer yet. Did something really leak? Or is this the internet spiraling out of control again? And if it did leak, why is Chris Rock speaking now? Why does it feel like everything is connected? And most importantly, what does this mean for Will Smith? Because if even a fraction of what fans are saying is true, this might not just be another celebrity moment. This could change everything. And trust me, you're going to want to hear how deep this situation really goes. To understand why this moment feels so explosive, you have to go back. Because this isn't just random drama that appeared overnight. This is history, layers, years of tension, public scrutiny, and moments that people never fully forgot. At the center of it all is Will Smith, one of the most recognizable figures in entertainment. For decades, Will built an image that felt almost untouchable: funny, charismatic, successful, and seemingly in control. From blockbuster films to music hits, he represented a certain kind of Hollywood excellence. Then there's Jada Pinkett Smith, strong, independent, unfiltered. Jada has always been known for speaking her truth, no matter how uncomfortable it might make people. Whether through interviews or her talk show appearances, she's consistently pulled back the curtain on her personal life in a way most celebrities avoid. And then there's their relationship. From the outside, it looked like a power couple. But over time, fans started noticing cracks. Not necessarily in a negative way, but in a way that felt complicated. Open conversations about their marriage, their struggles, and their personal growth became public knowledge. One of the biggest turning points came when Jada openly discussed past relationships during a difficult period in their marriage. That moment alone had social media going crazy, with fans debating what it meant for their dynamic. People are divided even to this day. Some believe their honesty is refreshing. Others think it exposed too much. But either way, it changed how the public saw them. And then, there's Chris Rock, a comedian known for pushing boundaries, speaking his mind, and never backing away from controversy. Our Chris has built a career on sharp humor and fearless commentary. But his history with Will Smith took a turn that nobody saw coming. The moment that changed everything? The infamous awards show incident. When Will walked on stage and struck Chris Rock after a joke about Jada, the world stopped. That moment wasn't just viral. It became one of the most talked about events in entertainment history. Fans were shocked. Some defended Will, saying he was standing up for his wife. Others criticized him, saying the reaction went too far. Chris Rock, on the other hand, stayed mostly silent at first. But when he finally addressed it later in his own way, it was clear the situation had left a mark. Since then, the tension has never fully disappeared. Every interview, every joke, every public appearance has been analyzed. People have been waiting for something else to happen. And now, here we are. Because this latest situation, this alleged footage, these reactions, this sudden shift in energy, it doesn't feel random. It feels like everything that happened before led directly to this moment. Fans are connecting dots. Some people think this is just another wave of internet speculation. Others believe there's something deeper going on behind the scenes. But one thing is clear. When you combine Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Chris Rock, nothing stays quiet for long. And right now, it's louder than ever. The chaos truly began late at night when a short clip started making its rounds across multiple platforms. At first, it didn't look like much. Low quality, dim lighting, no clear context. But within minutes, captions started appearing. Oh, is that Jada? Wait, who is that? Yo, this can't be real! Social media is saying the footage allegedly shows Jada Pinkett Smith in a private setting with another man. No official confirmation. No verified source. Just a clip that spread faster than anyone could control. And once it started trending, there was no stopping it. Fans began breaking it down frame by frame. Some claimed the setting matched a known location. Others insisted the audio hinted at something deeper. But again, nothing is confirmed. Still, that didn't stop the reactions. One viral post read, "If this is real, I know Will is hurt right now." Another said, "Y'all owe Chris Rock an apology if this turns out to be true." And just like that, Chris Rock's name was back in the conversation. Then came the moment that took everything to another level. During a live stand-up appearance, Chris Rock made a comment that immediately went viral. Without naming anyone directly, he joked, "Some people get mad at jokes, but life got its own punchlines." The crowd laughed, but online, people froze. Fans instantly connected the dots. Was that about Will? That sounded personal. He knows something. Within hours, clips of that moment were everywhere. Some people think Chris was just doing what he always does, comedy. Others believe it was a calculated response, a subtle jab, a reminder. And then, the first twist hit. A screenshot began circulating, allegedly showing a private message exchange between two unnamed industry figures. One message read, "Bro, this about to get worse. That video not even the full story." The other replied, "I heard Will already knew." Now again, unconfirmed. No proof. No verification. But the impact? Massive. Because now the narrative shifted. It wasn't just about the footage anymore. It became about what people think might be happening behind the scenes. Did Will know? Is this old footage? Is it even real? And why is Chris Rock speaking now? The questions kept piling up. And the answers? Still nowhere to be found. As the situation escalated, the internet turned into a battlefield of opinions. Trending hashtags started appearing. Fan pages were posting nonstop. Influencers began weighing in. One viral thread claimed, "This whole situation is bigger than people think. There's history here we don't even know about." Another post said, "If Chris Rock really knew before this leaked, that changes everything." And just like that, the second wave of speculation began. And some people believe Chris Rock might have been aware of personal details long before the public ever knew. Others think this is just coincidence being blown out of proportion. But then came another moment that flipped everything upside down. A podcast clip resurfaced. In it, Chris Rock had once joked about relationships, loyalty, and public perception. At the time, it seemed like general commentary. But now, fans are reinterpreting every word. He was hinting at something even back then. One comment read, "He been knew," another said. Again, nothing confirmed. But the timing? Suspicious enough to keep people talking. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get more intense, a new claim emerged. Unconfirmed reports suggest that the alleged footage might not be recent. And some fans believe it could be old, possibly tied to a period in Will and Jada's relationship that had already been publicly discussed. If that's true, then this changes the entire narrative. Because now the question becomes, why is it resurfacing now? And who benefits from it? At this point, the entire internet was locked in. News outlets began picking up the story. Influencers posted breakdowns. Reaction videos flooded every platform. Fans were split into groups, some defending Will, some questioning Jada, some supporting Chris Rock, and others saying, "We don't know enough yet." Memes started going viral. Clips were edited. Even celebrities began reacting. Subtly. One posted, "Timing is everything." Another wrote, "The truth always comes out." Eventually. Emotions ran high. And through all of it, no official statement, no confirmation, just noise and tension. Just when it seemed like the story had reached its peak, one final twist dropped. A source, unverified but widely shared, claimed that a response might be coming. Not from Chris, not from Jada, but from Will himself. Now nothing is confirmed. But if that happens, everything could change. Because Will Smith breaking his silence would answer questions, but it might also create new ones. And right now, the world is watching, waiting, and wondering what happens next. So now it's your turn. What do you think is really going on here? Do you believe the footage is real? Do you think this is all being blown out of proportion? Or is there something deeper happening behind the scenes that we haven't fully seen yet? And what about Chris Rock? Was that joke just comedy? Or was it something more personal? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, because this situation is far from over, and your opinion matters. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Because if anything new drops, you already know we're covering it immediately. And trust me, the next update might be even crazier than this one.